Hey, welcome to the Geriatric Millennials. This is Jayme.
And this is Beth.
And we are two oldish, youngish ladies doing a little bit of an update today on our
feline friends.
That's right. Hey. Yeah. So Beth has a couple of cats.
Yeah, Bubba and Fratelli.
We have a couple of cats. However,
Mittens and Shadow.
No. Mittens and Midnight.
Sorry, it's a black cat. It's Shadow.
It's Midnight.
Or I can't remember the other black cat name. Sorry, Midnight. Shout out. Love you.
It's totally fine. So for a very long time now,
months and months and months,
we have only had access to one of our cats because of the cat nappers that are in our neighborhood who have catnapped our cat. We have an entire episode about this because I told the whole story of how they took our cat and we thought she was dead, and they showed up on our door 6 months later acting like nothing happened, like this cat that we're sharing needs to go to the vet and they need information. And I'm like, excuse me? Like, who are you, first of all? And what do you mean you've known that this is our cat for 6 months? And this is the first we're hearing about it. And like, we didn't know where she was and she's been in their house and blah, blah, blah. It's this whole thing. We were trying to navigate it and it was very challenging. So this was last fall. So this was, I think it was in November-ish when they came to our door and we were like, wait, what? Our cat's alive? Oh, and it's at your house? And then we had all this confrontation with them. So you have to go back and listen to that whole story in that episode where I tell that story.
Yes.
But I have an update now. Somewhat of an update.
I mean, It's not a shock. I don't think anybody's going to be surprised on what has happened.
Okay. So I can't remember if in that episode where I described the story, if I talked about how our cat was home and then for a few days and then our cat was gone.
This is actually our second update.
Oh gosh.
Because remember we had the update with the air tag too.
Okay.
Yes. Because Mittens got an air tag so that you figured out, that they're really at their house.
Yes.
All the time.
Yes. Mittens is at their house all the time. In that update, did we talk about the air tag being on the road and we thought she was hit by a car? But in fact, it was just the air tag. Okay. So since then, we haven't been able to keep tabs on her, except we just know that she's got to be at their house. And I frankly have just avoided the confrontation and just did not want to deal with it for good or for bad. Like just whether that's right or wrong. Like I just felt like I did not have the capacity to continually fight these neighbors for our cat. And like, I just didn't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
And it's
exhausting.
It's just easier to just be like, well, I don't know.
Well, when you guys went over there, they weren't like,
they were rude.
Yeah.
They were mean, and they were not wanting to be good neighbors at all. From my perspective, they just wanted our cat, and they did not want to stop letting her come into their home and stop feeding her and stuff like that, even at our request. And so I just feel like it's just like they're not going to change their mind. And so it's just like it's going to be like a constant thing. And so, and life is busy and full and whatever. I just was like, whatever is kind of my attitude beyond that. But the reason I have an update is because my daughter has been asking, this is her cat. Okay. My daughter is now 12 years old. This is her cat and she loves her cat and she misses her. And she's the one that, has continued to ask about her cat. And recently I wasn't home. My daughter sends me a text. She says, Mom, I want to go see Mittens. And I was like, okay, what does that mean? Like, what do you mean? You want to go to these neighbors' house? And she had a friend over and she's like, yeah, me and my friend, we want to go to their house. And I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. I was at work at the time. I was like, talk to your dad. He's the one at home. So just like passed it off to him. And so then she texted me and she's like, Dad says we can go. We just can't be rude. And I was like, okay. So I didn't know what was going to happen. I was like, what is this going to even look like? Like, am I just are we allowing our daughter to just like go to this den of wolves or something, like just like, rude, scary neighbors. But also I'm like, my daughter is a very sweet, cute 12-year-old girl who's knocking on their door. And these neighbors are retired age. I don't know. They're somewhat elderly, definitely significantly older than us geriatric millennials. And so anyway, I was like, I wasn't concerned that they were going to like physically harm her or anything like that. But I also don't trust them and was kind of like, but she was with a friend. And I was like, okay, what am I going to, I don't know. Okay, I guess it's happening. And so when I got home, I asked her about it and she's like, yeah, we went and they let us see Mittens. And I was like, they let you see your own cat. Cool.
Wow,
like
so generous.
And apparently she had been in the house, the cat had been in the house, but then went to the backyard or something when they got there. So anyway, they let the girls into the backyard. And my daughter said that Mittens was running away from them, but when she got there, she came to her, which I'm like, yeah,
because
she's your cat. She knows you. And so, I mean, also cats, you never know.
Yeah.
I mean, when they know you and they love you, they still treat you like crap in some ways.
100%.
But like
100%.
ignoring you and being
give
like,
you low self-esteem.
You provide all my needs and I think you're trash and
Yes.
I will not give you the affection that I know you want from me. So whatever, cats. But in this case, she came through and she came to my daughter and just made her feel, very special. That like Mittens loves me or whatever. Anyway, so they like spent some time with Mittens and, then came home because they didn't have a way to just like transport her home. And meanwhile, these neighbors referred to the cat as the neighborhood cat. You can come and visit the neighborhood cat anytime. I'm like, excuse me.
It's so beyond.
This is not the neighborhood cat. This is literally the Joneses cat who has a name, who has a collar, who's belongs to our family and my daughter. It is not the neighborhood cat. Like, don't refer to our cat as the neighborhood cat to us.
Yeah.
Like, that's so weird. Is this not
It's crazy
bizarre?
because you guys, again, have had conversations with them. They know it's your cat and they're keeping, quote unquote, the neighborhood cat captive in their house.
I'm like, oh, but in their mind, she can come and go, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Except she
she
comes.
can't.
They're like, oh, you're here. Do you want these treats? Do you want to sleep in our bed? Like, she's a cat.
Just so annoying.
So this really bothered me. That my daughter is the right word gaslit? Is that what's like to have them be like,
I think so.
To have them be like, oh, you came to see the neighbor. You can come visit the neighborhood cat whenever you want. And I'm like, they are saying this to the cat owner who is 12 years old. I'm like, this is wrong.
Absolutely.
So that relit the fire under me, so to speak. And I was like, okay, I'm getting on Walmart.com. I'm ordering a cat carrier. And then
I just needed to remind people why you needed to order a cat carrier.
Because I didn't have a specific cat carrier. I had a carrier that works just as well. It's just a little more awkward. It's made out of wire. And it's technically a raccoon trap, but it doesn't matter because it works just fine. But it's a little heavy and it's
cumbersome.
Aesthetically not as pleasing. And I was like, you know what? I think we're going to be getting some use out of this cat carrier because I have decided that this is not okay. Again, I've decided it's not okay. And I'm actually going to do something about it. And so I had a conversation with my daughter and I was like, you know what? I'm really sorry that I have not been a better advocate as the adult in this situation because I recognize that you miss your cat. You want to have her back. And I have not been engaged in this because I've been avoiding the confrontation with these psychotic neighbors. But that's also not okay. Like, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out the best way forward. But I'm like, I cannot just not be involved anymore and put it on her.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, she's 12. And like, what's she? So anyway, I'm like, okay, I will do this.
Yeah. Well, it's an awesome opportunity for her to learn how to advocate for herself too, and when to fight and how to fight and do all the things the right way.
Yeah, which I don't really know what it is in this case because I'm like, what do I mean, I've called the police in the past and I don't want it to get messy and ugly, but at the same time, I don't think it's okay for them to just have our cat and act like it's okay and act like that and say that to my daughter. Like, the neighbor, you can come visit the neighborhood cat. I'm like, excuse me?
Yeah.
This is her cat. Like, get your own effing cat. Is what I want to repeat to them again, because I did tell them on multiple occasions, this is not your cat.
Yeah.
Get your own cat.
Yeah.
There are so many cats that would probably love to live in their home.
This is the season right now. It's kitten season for like pet overpopulation.
Come
There's
on.
hundreds of cats available right now.
Get your own cat. So I need to tell them that again. So I have the carrier, and this is just like as of yesterday. And so now be on the lookout for part 4 of the continuation of the cat update, because I think what I need to do is just every single day go to their house with the carrier and get our cat and bring her home and put her in the garage for night and then let her out in the morning, which is what we have done for years with our cats, and then repeat.
Yep, until they get the message.
I think. Like, what do you think I should do?
I don't know, because I feel like a rational, normal human adult in a suburban area like where we live, that's just like families and kids and whatever, knowing that they stole a child's cat would be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I took the child's cat. I did think it was a neighborhood cat. I will no longer bring the cat in the house. And it would have been squashed the first day. Yeah, and especially when the cat came back with a freaking air tag and a collar, I would be like, oh, they mean business. This is their cat. I'll go get a new cat.
No, that is not what they did. They're not rational.
No.
They did share with us that at one point they had 19 cats in their home.
Oh, so they're cat hoarders.
So, but they currently only have our cat.
I mean, that's better, but that's still not great.
Because their cat that they had of 19 years passed away. And at that point, they said that cat didn't chase away our cat anymore because their cat was dead.
Wait, did they have a cat for 19 years or did they have 19 cats?
No. At one point they had 19 cats, and then I don't know this whole history of their cat ownership.
Okay.
But the most recent that I'm aware of is they've had one of these cats for 19 years. And that cat used to chase our cat away, and then their cat died. So their cat didn't chase our cat away anymore. So like, and therefore they took our cat.
They're just crazy.
They are so crazy.
They're crazy.
And I'm just like,
and I mean, if you get petty, like I think it would be funny, honestly, like if they keep doing it, is to like put a sign in your yard and be like, Mittens has been taken, you know?
I was thinking about that and like just putting like signs up and like even knocking on the neighbors' doors and being like, if you see, like, just because.
To let everybody know that that is your cat. So if they see it and they see those people, it'll just be like, wow, you guys are crappy.
Yeah. Now, again, our cat does have freedom to roam. Both of our cats do. We're okay with that. That was the original plan in getting cats, because we trained them from kittens to have a home base and a safe, dry, clean space to sleep. And they have litter box, they have food and water, and they have access to that. The other cat there's been zero issues. Like, she just likes to hang out around our windows all the time. I mean, she does go around the neighborhood a little bit, maybe. And so Mittens has always been a little bit more of pushing the limits of exploration or whatever of the neighborhood. But she's fixed. Our cats are fixed. They're not going to be repopulating. They're vaccinated. Like, they're pets. They're our pets. They're not stray cats.
They are indoor, outdoor cats.
Yes.
That's what they are. And they're a little girl's pet. So yeah, I think those people suck. I think it's going to, I honestly feel like it's going to be an uphill battle that they're just going to not ever change, which is crappy.
Yeah. So I guess
but you still got to do the work.
I got to do I guess I'm just trying to wrap my mind around like my approach to be prepared for that. And I think that's what I've known all along, which is why I've just avoided it. Cause I'm like, I don't got time to go there every single night. But having my daughter go do that on her own with her friend just kind of was like, wait, I don't want to put this on her.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that that's the best way either.
Yeah. I don't know. I think too, you can set a timeline like, hey, I'm going to do this for the next 6 weeks. After 6 weeks, if they're still acting this way, then we get petty. Then we send them, poop in the mail. Something like that.
Hey.
Yeah.
I got a lot of that in my
there's a company that will do it for you.
Oh.
Yeah, or a glitter bomb. So
what?
There's options, Jayme.
Ooh, this is interesting. I know their address.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, not that we would ever do this. This is all alleged. This is just pretending.
How do you send somebody poop in the mail or a glitter
There's
bomb?
companies that do that for you. There's like companies out there that have websites where you go and if you're like, oh, I want to send a special friend glitter. So when they open it up, it just goes all over their house. You can.
And poop too?
Yeah. It depends on, I don't know if it depends on the state.
It's not illegal?
It depends on the state. So we'd have to double check in Washington if you can send poop, but they have all kinds. They have like gorilla poop, giraffe poop, like all kinds of poop.
Well, I just got a ton of cat poop because.
Well, you can't do it yourself because it's traceable back to you. Like we shouldn't even be talking about this right now. Okay. Just saying, hypothetically, there are places that you can go to like, have fun out there.
Okay. Well,
and spread love and joy to neighbors near and far.
I am going to be coming back to you for ideas then.
I
when it comes to this point.
Oh, no. I don't know what you're talking about. But I do think some really fun signs, some like posts on the mailbox of like missing cat. Our cat has been catnapped and some different things. And even like a plea, like you could have a picture of, her crying, holding the baby kit, like a fake baby kitten. We'll do it in AI or something and just, really just make them feel bad. Or we could have her write a handwritten letter to them. I'm like, please, can you please give back my cat? And just really lay it on thick.
Yeah.
Lots of ideas here.
Well, you're the one to talk to about it. So there you go. There's the update. I think getting a cat carrier was a step in the right direction.
For many reasons.
Even though I had no problem with our other cat carrier. It's worked just fine. I took my cats to the vet in that because they both fit. And it works great because they can't get out unless I let them.
Jayme.
Which is like any pet carrier.
The fact that you waltzed in to the vet, and I've seen it, it's giant. It is a giant.
It works great. It's better than a cardboard box.
It is huge. It's a giant cage.
Very breathable.
Very breathable, but just insane.
I think there's nothing wrong with it. I like it. Works really well for both cats when I have to take them to the vet.
It's a choice.
You know what? I am a frugal, resourceful person. And if I have something that's going to work, I'm only going to use it once or twice, then I'm good with that. But now that I'm like, okay, I think I'm going to be going to their house every night. That's why I got the carrier.
I'm proud of you. It's a step in the right direction.
Yeah. And plus it's easier for my daughter to carry it.
If you're enjoying the podcast and would like to support the show, you can share episodes with your friends and family, follow us on Instagram at the Geriatric Millennials, or leave us a positive review and rating, all which help us to grow. Our theme music was created by the Finley Ghost. Check out their latest album now. Thank you so much.